So the reason we talk about this topic today, we brought it up, is just because we just definitely wanted, since we our whole ministry revolves around mental health and mental wellness. We know that this is something that we all face as Americans. And the stories I have, stories that I can share, is that I had a high school friend of mine who was our close group, a tight knit group. There was about 5 of us that were all tight, good friends. And I had already returned from Iraq from my first deployment. And, as a young man, I got to hang out with him. When I came back, we were partying, hanging out. This is, of course, before Christ. And we were out at Fiesta at the night parade. So we hung out with him. That was on a Saturday night, the night parade. By Tuesday or Wednesday of that week, he took his own life. And not once did I pick up on any clues, subtle details, no telltale signs. We were having a great time. We were out enjoying the night parade, the Flambeau parade in San Antonio during Fiesta. To me, we were having fun. We were having a ball. He was out there. He did not exhibit any telltale clues that he was struggling with something, going through anything. Now, I understand that he had an accident while I was deployed to Iraq. He had suffered a vehicular accident. He wrapped himself around a pole where they had to use the jaws of life to get him out, and he was in the hospital. He had broke his femur. So I know he had hospital bills piling up. So we don't, to this day, he never left a letter. So we don't know what drove him to that point. We don't know if there was the stressors of the finances of the hospital bills piling up. We suspect that, but we don't know. We also know that he was in a rocky relationship with the girlfriend at the time, because we were still not, he wasn't married. We were unmarried at the time. So we don't know if that kind of played a factor into it. But the point is that as close as we were as friends, you would have thought that I would have picked up on something or known something.
There's a quote, I guess it's like a quote. It says, "People's faces don't tell their cases."
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you think you would figure. I mean, and I'm sure there's situations maybe where there are telltale signs, right?
Right. Yes.
But there's many that there isn't. That you didn't pick up on any type of.
And my whole thing that I live with from that day to now as an adult, when I think back on it, is like, what happened from Saturday night after we concluded that night? So think about Sunday. What happened from Sunday to that Tuesday when he took his life? Something happened in between. And I didn't have any contact in those days. Maybe my phone call would have made a difference on a Monday. Maybe me going and having lunch with him on Monday or seeing him Monday night or something between then could have maybe made a difference, and he would still be here today. Yeah. I don't know. But I know I hung out with him Saturday night and we were having the best time of our lives. And then for him to take his life by Tuesday was a big shock for me. That still shocks me today, that to think about it.
Yeah.
But that was a good, close high school friend of mine.